Hello everybody, and welcome to another Kev Play.
There it is. This won't budge.
This is Kevin.
There's another generator.
So close.
Looks like they rigged this up as well. Alright, you stay here and...
Watch the horse. Why don't you watch the horse? Sorry, I'm just getting antsy.
And this is part 19 of The Last of Us Remastered. Last time we had a little leisurely stroll through the university, pretty much just doing some collecting, a little bit of bonding, found some monkeys, found some interesting little hidey holes to explore. Nothing really too crazy happened, except we did come across some infected inside of a... I forgot what the building was, but, you know, I put short work to it, though, and, you know, I threw my Molotov. I killed like 5 of them with one Molotov, and then the other, sadly, I had to take out with an arrow. I felt bad about because she seemed like she was still human, almost. But, anyway, we're back. And we're progressing through, so let's see what we can do here.
Figures.
Okay, so we already know that this wire is not connected. The generator's over there. We might have to get through here. Ellie's gonna watch the horse. Callus, aka Swear Engine. Let's do
Watch
it.
yourself.
You too.
Everyone watch themselves. Not too bad. Nothing too crazy here. Take these pills. So they announced a new state of play. It's gonna focus on The Last of Us Part 2 before the release. I don't think I'm gonna watch it because honestly, even without the leak, which happened, which, you know, the whole game was leaked, which I still have no knowledge of anything that happens. Even without that, there's been, like, for years now, ever since 2016, there's been a lot of trailers for this game, and excuse me, and I feel like even then I've seen enough. I already know I'm gonna get this game. I don't need to be, like, you know, hustled, like, you know, to, like, I'm at some race car event, you know, like, I already know that I'm gonna enjoy it. So we have a map here. UEC map, a map of the UEC campus. Okay. So is this the building I'm in? I'm trying to read that little... It says infected... suppling through here. Is that a word, or am I reading it wrong? It's so far away from this. I'm so far away from the TV screen to read that chicken scratch. But they're here. Need to reinforce the yeah. I can't really read that. But anyway, that's good. I wish when games give you maps like that they can actually be kind of helpful. Maybe it is. Maybe I can look at it and get kind of a layout of where to sneak around if I get in trouble. But usually when I'm in those situations, I'm pretty much in the thick of it, and whatever happens, happens. But, like, if a map, like, was to show you some, like, secret spot that wouldn't be too obvious while you're actually in the area, physically in the area, then that would be helpful. But other than showing these maps and, like, kind of just it being there for context, I don't really understand the point to them most of the time because I don't. I mean, does anyone actually like refer back to the maps ever? But then again, if there's a reason to, I'd like to know because if maybe I'm just missing something. But if there is something that's there, I definitely would like to know about that for like future playthroughs. Right, here's the dormitories. But yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna look at this state of play. I think I'm just gonna um wait for the game to come out because it's gonna be coming out June 19th. We're almost there. We're almost done with this game, as long as I keep playing. We're not almost done, but we're pretty. We're a good chunk of the way through. So, but yeah. Next month should be fun. I'm still waiting on my Twin Breaker a Secret Symbols adventure to show up. Apparently I got an email that it shipped, the physical edition. So I'll be waiting on that. Other than that, I've been playing I've actually been playing Tony Hawk's Underground 2, which I know is a weird choice to start because I'm just so excited with the new Tony Hawk remaster, but I actually recently, before the remaster was announced, I was actually replaying the old games. So I played through the first game like a long time ago, and then you know, I don't have two, so I had to skip two. But I actually like picked up Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 on Amazon, played that because I always played that at friends' houses. I never actually owned it. I always wanted to own it to like play it myself. So that was fun. Played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 again. All of this on sick difficulty, by the way, and then I did Tony Hawk's Underground, and then by the time I got to Tony Hawk's Underground 2, I was burnt out. So that was a while back, but and plus like my save, something didn't save right or whatever, and then I just got like discouraged from playing. But like this time I did it right, and I actually completed Tony Hawk's Underground 2 on sick difficulty, the story mode. So that's what I've been doing. A little disappointed with the roster in Tony Hawk's Underground 2 because even though like the secret characters, there's like secret characters galore in that game. You know, you have Shrek, you have, I mean, not that I need to play Shrek, but like you know what I mean. There's so many like just uh skins and different wacky characters to play as. But as in terms of like the actual core cast of the skaters, really was like a lot of people missing. Like no Bucky Lasek, no Alyssa Steamer. A lot of people from Tony Hawk's Underground 1 just not there. But there is a good chunk. But I never noticed how it's almost like cut in half uh how many skaters are actually in the game. But regardless of the wacky story, because that's the thing. I don't know if like maybe the skaters turned it down maybe because of money, like contract disagreements, like maybe they were asking for more money, or maybe they just didn't want to be a part of like the story that it was, because at that point it was coming more like Jackass and Viva La Bam-esque, with like Bam Margera being kind of like the poster boy of that game along with Tony Hawk. But uh all that aside, it's still a great game, and it still has a classic mode, which I'm also going through. So where you can just play it the way Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 or 1 through 3 would operate. So I'm having fun with that. Is this a shiver? That's my motto whenever I see a door that has the option to be turned. Nope. I'm guessing they're gonna have me exploring some dorm rooms. Okay, so here's the outside. Excuse me. Here we are. Happy Memorial Day, by the way, for any veterans out there, or family members of veterans or deceased servicemen. That's when I'm playing this one. I actually get pitched in with my family to get my dad a brick because he was in the Navy. a brick like with his like kind of like a memorial brick that goes along with like a bunch of uh military personnel, and he was happy about that. We have a note here. Student's journal. God. You ever find your old student journals from like school, and then you read through them and you're just like, I can't believe just so much writing. I don't know. You know, it's like you don't even remember it. It's like no, I don't know. It's another world back then. All right, January 18th. Nice. Oh, sorry. I'm already messing up. 9 goddamn months of waiting, and still nothing. No word from anyone. Found some additional cans of food in the dining commons, but they won't last. Had an incident at the eastern hall barricade, but everything is still secure. January 31st. I caught a glimpse of a group of those things running around. I saw one that looked like Heather. Maybe it was Heather. Fuck. She talking about the monkeys? February 10th. I know, the infected. February 10th. Since batteries are running short, they're now only listening to their radio once a night. Since batteries are running short, they're only listening to their radio once a night. I gave up on that since the last broadcast. It's been 3 fucking months. Why do they bother? February 25th. Cheryl was smoking out yesterday. Said she needed it. She got pissed when I threw out her stash. She doesn't get it. We need to keep a clear head here. I mean, just let people make their own choices, you know. Sometimes someone's going to have to go into town and get more supplies. It's probably going to be me. So this isn't really about school here. They're going through the cordyceps outbreak. Is there a back to this? No, I don't think so. Alright, what's that?
Wonder how long you held out.
Okay. I didn't dorm when I was in college. I kind of wish I did. My college was so close to my house that I commuted, but it wasn't that close. It was like an hour, and I think that was a mistake on my part because, like, I was just trying to save, you know, money from, you know, room and board and all that shit. But honestly, gas definitely ate up. You know, that I mean, the gas was less than the room and board, definitely. But I think what wore on me was the constant driving, the constant commute wore down on me. How much time that takes. You have to wake up, get ready, drive an hour, you know, and then you have like a common hour in the middle of the school day. So you're already there for you're basically just sitting there all day, and then I mean, like, I had socialized with people, but it was just like I think it would have been better if I actually lived there, you know.
S'mores.
Oh shoot. It would have been easier for my studies if I actually, like, you know, was there and didn't have to worry about all of that, and I'd be more invested in a way. Not that I didn't, like, I graduated, but I just think I could have done better, or it would have been better for me, and like better, I could have better explored like what I wanted to really do more. That's my one regret, but I still, I cherish every, I cherish the experience, I cherish the education that I got, for sure. I'm grateful for it. And I would definitely be a different person if it wasn't for it. Alright. Whoa! I thought that was gonna be a door to go through, a ship door. Let's see if this works again. Oh my god, it's a bloater. Okay, the bloater, you can go away. The bloater's really angry now. Does it know where I am? Can't. Tell me that bloater died. Ooh, it's still walking. Wait, did it? No. Oh my god. This is really the way to do it, because I want to explore this area. I think he died. I'm gonna hope he died. They're still playing the scary music though, or scary ambience, so maybe there's still something around. Okay, so I'm gonna have to stack up more on my rags and alcohol, that's for sure. For now, let me take out my trusty shotgun in case I run into some hairy business. That was a pretty uneventful little infected or like, you know, clicker area, especially with the bloater around. I remember this section is actually like when you play on grounded, you don't really have much resources for all those Molotovs, and you definitely, it's harder not to use your shivs on clickers, and you don't have as much ammo, so you're basically stealthing around. And I remember when you get to the end of the door, that bloater is like asleep. But when you get to that door, it starts to wake up because you're making more noises. You're trying to like rattle it open, and it's taken a while. And you're trying to keep it. Like the more you rattle it, the more progress you're making on the door. But the bloater will like start coming at you and like growling. And it's like coming at you and coming at you. And it's not throwing any like spores at you yet. But here it is, the bloater. But I remember that was a very, very well done. Frightening scene, but I kind of just robbed that of this by just throwing. That's why it pays off to keep collecting as much as you can, because when you have all those Molotovs, why not use them? And if worse comes to worse, use your shotgun. I was ready to use my arrow though on one of those clickers if it didn't take. But I will gladly take more resources for my Molotovs if I can find something. Because that was the most Molotovs I've used in a single section, for sure. Except for, I mean, there was a bloater at one point in the gym when we were with Bill. That was, I definitely used more Molotovs then too, or probably the same amount. This is the same room. We got some foosball and billiards. I'm just making sure, because this section I'm not really. You don't usually have as much. You don't have the luxury of really exploring this area because most of the time I don't have the ammo to do that. Even though I'm playing on normal and they give you more ammo, I guess, but alright. Looks like everything's all good. I'm not running into any more, not that I know of, nothing around here. This is like basically what every college dorm looks like anyway, so. Blood Samurai. It's like Ghost of Tsushima. Is it Ghost of Tsushima? Because so many like media heads were calling Ghost of Tsushima, but then like the developers called it Ghost of Tsushima. So like I'm kind of like keen on calling it the latter way being the correct way. But maybe there is no correct way. Alright, I think we're good here. See, look at this door. They turn the camera and the bloater will be walking down the hallway as you're banging. Ooh, I get chills even without the bloater being there. I was actually looking into the dust down the hallway, and like I was getting chills because I felt like something was still gonna show up, like regardless. Almost like it was like like an automatic like triggered enemy would come out of nowhere. And now and the fact that nothing came, it was almost like it was very Edgar Allan Poe's the Raven to me. I don't know what I'm rambling about. Alright, let's go. Alright, what we got to work with? Do we have any shiv doors? I could see them being like, hey, use your shiv on the clickers, and then they give you a shiv door and you have no shivs left. Nope, nothing here. There's gotta be a shiv door though. We got another note. Newspaper clipping. U.S. military recalls search effort. By Lev Benioff, field writer. Sorry. With the latest WHO report estimating that as much as 60% of the world's population is either dead or infected by the CBI pandemic, the United States military has released a statement that they're recalling all of their search efforts. They're recalling all of their search efforts. Regions up to 10 miles from each quarantine zone's perimeter will remain under patrol for citizens attempting to enter, but no further effort will be made to evacuate those potentially trapped in hard-to-reach areas. Attorney General Monroe made this clear in a letter. Found this in town. What? WTF? No one's coming? They opened the beaches where I am. I'm on the east side of the country, and for Memorial Day they opened them up. But you know, you have to do the safe, like you have to follow protocol, wear a mask, and be socially distant and all that. But there was like a Newsday headline that said, make sure you're following the rules because the cops will be there, will be on the beach with you or whatever. And they showed like all these cops on ATVs and like all these like SUVs on the beach and stuff like that. And I'm just like thinking like I couldn't help but imagine like a speedboat towing like a human pyramid of like guys and girls, and like just seeing like a bunch of like six cops on jet skis like chasing after them with like harpoon guns, and you know that's like on one side of it there is a lot of stupid people that are showing up in crowded areas and just kind of like completely ignoring and not being considerate to the fact that the virus is a real thing and that they're gonna spread it. If they're, you know, and that people who are prone to illness, or you know, older folks, they will become subject to that. And I just feel like there's an ignorance there, but there's also kind of an overreaction from law enforcement in a way where you could see that they're kind of like, there's kind of like uh there's a pleasure in the fact that they have this excuse to like exert their authority over like people. You know, I'm not anti-authority, I'm not anti-law enforcement, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just like people can be a little extreme on both ends, I think, when you think of it. It's a very nuanced issue that I don't think people really take, not everybody, like, that a lot of people just don't really, they're either on one side or the other. I don't think it's about sides. I think it's about finding the common ground with the people in your community and the people you love and the people, you know, you're that not just who you're willing to protect, but like others. And I don't know. It's a very screwy situation, I'd say. Is this a shiv room? Now this is something I would like. Is this the way out? Okay, that's the way out. I just want to make sure there's nothing else down here because I know I'm rambling. Sometimes I don't pay attention too much when but I don't think there is anything. This is where we came from, right? Yep. Alright, let's go. Meet back with Ellie.
More infected, I'm fine.
Here, come open the gate.
So did I go underground and then end up back over here? I guess that's what happened. Let's keep Ellie there for a second. I just want to explore this vicinity. And then basically one of the reasons I wanted to play Tony Hawk's Underground 2 is I wanted to play the warehouse level. Even though like I could play it for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, I wanted to play like kind of a remastered version, even though it's for PS2. I was craving that just to like rip around on the level and just like mess around and experiment. It's a very fun level to get lost in and just like, you know, do insane combos and experiment with different lines and stuff. So I was having fun with that. I can't wait for the game. But I don't want to play too much of the game in regards to replaying those levels because I want it to be fresh when I buy it in September. Alright, gotta wheel this over. Yellow wire connects to the... Well, it's an extension cord, so it's not... doesn't really matter what color it is. Alright, let's go. Oh, I gotta pull this. Let's remember triangle this time. I wonder how many generators we're gonna be doing in Last of Us Part 2. Because at this point it feels like a staple to this game. Along with like the pallets. But
You did it!
Yeah, come on through.
that's how we do it.
Scoot.
Those clickers. You think they were fireflies?
No. No, I don't think so.
It was too
Why would they
old.
have it infected so close to the lab?
Well, Bill used them as a form of defense. Maybe they're doing the same.
Yeah, I could see that.
When you have a bloater in the area, you know that was a long time ago, so the Fireflies have to be still around. Like, Marlene wouldn't send us this way for no reason. Just give this a check. Alright, just making sure. And I think we're just gonna hop this little fence area and see what we got in front of us.
Scooch.
I'm not really remembering what area this is. I don't know what we're about to get into. But it looks like there's some tents and maybe there's nobody around, I don't know.
No guards. No nothing.
Huh.
Yeah, I'd expect to see someone by now. Let's get inside.
It's getting like eerie at this point that we haven't really met up with anybody. No watchmen, no patrols. Just infected. More exploring to do, I guess. Maybe there's a tool bench around here.
Have you ever been to one of these?
What, university?
Yeah.
No, not as a student, at least.
Why not?
I had Sarah when I was pretty young.
Were you married?
For a while.
What happened?
Okay,
Too much?
too much.
Aw. But I wonder what he meant by, like, not as a student he wasn't here. Maybe his wife was a student and he would visit? Or not his wife, but... You know. I don't know if they were married or not, but... Okay, so we had that. Check this tent. Some parts. Oh, some parts hidden here. Where was that? I guess I picked it up too. I don't know. I was wondering where that rifle ammo went, but I guess I took it. More parts. Is Ellie following me? I'm just gonna keep her with me just in case she wants to talk about something. I don't like it when they like clip the audio.
Go, Scoot.
Well, they do it realistically where I wouldn't be able to hear her, but like they do it where unrealistically where Joel will just talk to himself. Like whatever his side of the dialogue will just happen and I won't be able to hear Ellie. Let's see what we got. Could use a tool chest or toolbox. feel like this would be a nice spot for it.
Are we ever gonna find living fireflies?
We better.
Eric Driggs. Or Griggs, sorry. So if you hold down triangle when there's a bunch of stuff to collect in one area, you actually collect everything in one scoop. If you tap triangle, you only collect one at a time. Something interesting to note. Just trying to see if I can climb this truck, but I can't. We're at the science lab though, Richard Harrington Science Lab. That's where we're supposed to be going, which is up here. Where's she? I wish she would follow me. Like, that's what I kind of don't like about this section, is that there's so much exploring to do, but then there's dialogue,
Scoot back.
and I'm gonna miss it because she's not like keeping up with me. Like, we're supposed to be sticking together. That's part of the story. I know she wants some kind of independence and freedom. Doesn't always want to be. We shouldn't be attached to the hip, but for quality of life, like gameplay sake, it would just be nice if she stuck with me. And for the story's sake too, because they're parsing out dialogue, so you know. That's just my nitpick of this area. Because then I have to get on the horse, and I can't really collect anything in this state.
Let's go.
I could look for stuff, but I'd rather, like, kind of get it, in every crevice. Oh my god. See, and then this happens. I'm just gonna stop. Turn the it's probably the camera, right? That does it? Now can I get in here? That's what I want to know. Doesn't look like it. Stay there, stay there. Let's check this area. More A-Rod. Worshipping. Kind of weird. No, I know it's a different person. Okay, this is definitely the area we need to be in because they're infected. Don't put up barricades like that, and hunters don't put up barricades like that just to when they're more of a brute force type of tribe, I guess. Let's see what we got over here. Anything in the trash or in the mail? Can the horse jump this? Is that what we're supposed to do? Jump this part and then go around? What's that say? Universe, Jason Lomitz? Huh. Alright, we're not getting through here, so... And it doesn't look like there's much more to collect in these tents or anything, so... Upward and onward.
Scoot back. Get him.
More tedious corner checking in here, but I'll be happy once we get into a building together. and I don't have to be this crazy. What's over here? I feel like I'm gonna get to the end of this game and I'm gonna be like, I didn't really need to be collecting all the stuff I needed to collect. I was being too cautious, too paranoid that things were gonna be bad if I don't collect every single thing.
Hey, what about over there?
Yeah, that looks like a way in.
I would assume so. Nothing. Alright, let's go this way, I guess.
Yeah, it's rusted shut. I'll have to find another way.
Maybe we can get over it.
I assume I'm gonna push this car down, but I just wanna... Again, okay, we're good. We don't need to be too crazy. Do I need to get this car going somehow? Let me get the horse, because I feel like they're not, like, giving me the option to do it. Or maybe this is the dumpster I need. Yep. Not the car. It's alright, Ellie, I got it. Whoa!
Alright, not what I had in mind, but it'll do.
That is definitely a subversion of your expectation. Alright, I guess we're just leaving the horse to free roam. Maybe I'll use the... Yeah, I see what I have to do. I'm gonna use the dumpster. Alright. I mean, if you're gonna have a sequence where you open the gate with the dumpster by accident, let's use the dumpster again, since we can push it through. It's practical game design. Looks like they got a lot of juice. In fact, they actually have the juice on, so maybe there's people inside? I don't feel like this is exactly the right welcoming parade we were expecting. Or the right way to actually introduce ourselves, but what do I know?
Alright, we're inside. Come on, kiddo, give me your hand.
Thanks. Let's look around.
Hello, 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 hello. Is there anybody in there? In there? Did I see something just now?
Where are they?
I thought I saw like a rat or something. But I don't know. These lab rooms seem to have been raided. If I had any guess. $25 parts. What? All right, take it. Oh, a tool bench. Is this a ship door? Nope. I'm gonna check this room and then I'll come back to this tool bench. I'm still due for a tool chest. Some pills. Some more for our Molotovs. Duh, look Ellie, I'm a teacher. Hold your horses, Ellie. I'm going back to this bench, see what I got. I kind of feel like I should wait for more opportunity. Like, maybe there's a chest around, but
Let's see what we got.
let's just do it. So I can work on my handguns. I can't work on this. I can't work on this. I cannot work on this. Cannot work on this. Nope. And nope. So my handguns are actually my only things I can do, and I have how many 132? Okay. I said I was gonna give the 9mm the full Kevin treatment, so might as well. Maybe clip capacity. Give a little reload. And do I want to just top it off already and just let it be my, like, maxed out little handgun? What do I have to work with here? There's 77 left, so it's either four. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Wait. Maybe I'll wait. I'll wait on that, and maybe I'll use this gun as kind of my... I'll finish this gun off. So that my revolver's all done, and because right now everything's 1 2 1 2, and that's good. Yeah. So I'm satisfied with that. Maybe we'll find more parts and I'll come back. Maybe I'll find a toolbox. That would be nice if I can find a toolbox to give myself a little bit more wiggle room. I think I also have enough for something else here. Maybe do my crafting speed. I think I'll do that. Because I'm not really concerned about weapon sway, you know, saving up for weapon sway. I'll do my crafting speed. And I'm not concerned about my listen mode, and I'm not really that concerned about Shiv Master, because I don't really use my shivs except for shiv doors. Even though I think my shivs have durability, I like how the lighting actually moves with when I push that. Okay, so everything here is scavenged. We got in here. So we do have more parts, but I don't think that's enough. 12? Yeah, that's not enough. Now, is this a shiv door? I want a shiv door. We're supposed to go this way.
Yoo-hoo! Fireflies! Cure for mankind over here. Anyone?
Let's keep it down until we figure out what's going on.
It's true. We have the element of surprise. I don't want to go this way yet, because I feel like that yellow line. Remember, the color yellow in Naughty Dog games is usually the indicator of where you should be going, but we haven't checked this area yet, and I definitely want to. And that last door might be a ship door. If they can give me more parts just so I can get that 9mm going. There we go. I don't think I have enough still though. I haven't counted. Nothing really doing here. Let's see if I can... Is this a shiv door? Is this a shiv door? Please, please. There we go. Now we're gonna have something to work with. There's that toolbox. And I used it on the freaking handguns. All those parts I used. Acquired tools level 4. Alright, we got a training manual. Molotov's upgraded. Explosion radius is now 2 times wider. Now we're talking. Molotov manual volume 2. Improved radius of incendiary bombs. Deployment. Proper use of an incendiary device is important to ensure effective detonation. For once I actually said that word right. Incendiary. Insurgent ordnance fabrication tactical deployment. Yes, sir. What else we got in here? Any goodies? More ammo. Some. Ooh, that's a hefty amount of parts. Okay, good. So we have something to work with here. We don't necessarily have to do the handguns. We got some good amount of pills here. And I'd say we're good. I should do this. Grab that. Always keep your shivs handy. That's what I always say. I don't like to waste them on the clickers because I feel like the Molotovs actually do more for you than stealthing around, you know, knifing clicker or you know shivving clickers. But that was a good shiv room. Now I'm gonna go back to that bench. Grab some more resources for my from any more potential shiv crafting. Just double check in here. Alright, what we got to work with here?
Let's do this.
Hoorah, 72. We got a lot to work with here. Let's see. This is interesting. What am I really going to be using? Because my shotgun I feel like is good and powerful for now, and I usually only save that for intense situations or for infected if if that comes to an intense situation. My rifle I feel like I could work on. This gun is kind of, I'm not really that concerned with. This gun, this gun packs a punch without really going too crazy. And I'm not really concerned about the handguns at all. I think I want to work, at least get some power on this thing, but that would take 60, but it might be worth it. And the bow, I'm good with a bow. I'm decent, and I use it pretty seldom at this point. The flamethrower is just like, it's overkill kind of. It's kind of like a luxury weapon. It's like the bazooka in Crash Bandicoot. Like, I don't think I really need it. If worse comes to worse, it's really like a backup weapon. But I think my rifle is the one I always rely on the most. So I'm gonna give it my power. I think it was a good decision. Right decision, I think so. I'm glad we found that tool chest though, because now we have a lot of opportunity to upgrade the whole, shebang of our weapons here. The whole kit and caboodle. Let's press on. And how many pills do I have now? 15. Okay. Nice little rebound from using it on our crafting speed. Very interesting. Ellie? What you got there?
Nothing useful.
Ain't nothing here but a bunch of medical mumbo jumbo.
I don't get it.
Looks like they all just packed up and left in a hurry.
Maybe not all of them.
Stay close.
Maybe that's that rat I thought I saw. hold on. We always have to check our area. It's important to know our exits, know what we've come across and what we have to work with. Because if things get hairy, we know what to fall back on. Whoa, whoa. We don't want to fall down. That's why you need to know what you're working with. So anyway, let's go up. Let's see what's going on with these damn rats. Very similar room. Where'd Ellie go? Did she just jump ahead? Is she that eager to save mankind? I mean, come on. Alright, so I'm gonna be going this way. What's over here, though? Okay, so they're gonna be an option here. Ellie's looking to go this way. I want to see what's in this door. Oh, there's a brick. I think we're kind of jumping the gun here, though, don't you think? Because now I have to work with all the, if there's people up here and I have to fight people, it's probably not wise to start right away on this. I do want to see what Ellie has to say about this section. Let's see what she said. What's your take, Ellie? No, don't go through there. Don't go in there. I don't know, maybe...
There are no bodies. That's good, right?
We found out where they went.
Maybe I'm the coward here. Let's just check, got some ammo. Let's check our rooms, I guess. Give it a quick sweep before we call it. Office recorder.
Lost 2 more guards to infected attacks. They're about to go have another goddamn meeting about the safety of this lab. All of our
Oh, I didn't mean to stop it. I needed to test that because I wanted to see if I can walk around still as I was listening. Come on.
lost 2 more guards to infected attacks. They're about to go have another goddamn meeting about the safety of this lab. All of our equipment is here. All of our data is here. All the personnel have gotten used to living here. I'm gonna run another test. Otherwise this incompetence will drive me insane.
That guy's bitter. You can't blame him though. Can I grab you? I can't grab that. Okay. I don't know why I'm holding this bottle as if it matters, but I forgot that they have recordings, and gladly it didn't come out of my controller because I'm hooked up to the mic. It actually came through the regular audio, or at least I hope so, for everyone. Pills can never do without. But pretty much, it's pretty much I'm gonna cut this off now, and not, because we're pretty much there's only so much there's no way I'm gonna be able to explore this whole area by the by the time this hour is about to close. So we're about to close, I think, and I don't want to go too far. So we'll end it here. Everybody, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, or like, comment, and subscribe, whichever you prefer. And I will catch you guys next time. This is Kevin signing off. Everyone stay safe, stay healthy, keep clear head. Summer's coming. Last of Us Part 2's coming. We're almost through this, and I'm enjoying it. So I'll catch you guys next time very soon. Everyone, have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Bye-bye, everyone.